Hi everybody, it's Brittany, and today is a very special video because I have here my friend Sierra.
Hi!
And she is a dental hygiene student, and so we're gonna do just a little mini interview because I know a lot of you guys are interested in dental hygiene. So let's get started. So Sierra, what made you want to go into the dental hygiene field?
Well, actually, I wanted to be a dental hygienist since I was in 5th grade, so I knew at a young age. I love the dentist, and my aunt was a dental hygienist, so I started looking into it, and then, as I got into high school and college, I, realized that it was a job that paid well, and it had flexible hours, and it was something with patient interaction, which I really like because I love working with people. So I was really excited to be able to join Loma Linda's program.
Are there requirements to get into the dental hygiene program?
Yes, so Loma Linda's program is actually a bachelor's. You get your bachelor's degree. Most dental hygiene programs, you just get your associates. So it is a little bit different, more complex because of that. So you have about 2 years of prerequisites that you have to complete before. There's 2 applications with through Loma Linda, and they're like each $100. So just kind of prepare for that. They require you to do 20 hours of shadowing a dental hygienist in an office or anything. The reason why they do that is because they want you to make sure that you really want to be in this field. I'm sure you guys did that same for dentistry too, which I think actually did help because it made me realize like, oh, this actually is something I would want to do for the rest of my life. They do require you to have 3 different letters of recommendation. So a spiritual leader, usually from your employer usually, and also usually a professor from like one of your courses. If you're really like wanting to apply for the dental hygiene program here, that you make an appointment with Marlise Perry in admissions. She's great, right? She's great. She totally will just get you on top of everything, because honestly it is a long process. I didn't really realize it was as long as it is. So you just want to do it as soon as possible, honestly, and don't push it off it's till September. No, don't procrastinate. So that's what I definitely would recommend for that.
So could you explain to us how exactly which kind of courses you take and how the curriculum is?
Yeah, so basically with dental hygiene, you're only in the program for 2 years. So they're gonna it's gonna be fast-paced right away. You have to be prepared because you don't have any leeway. So it's kind of the first year they're introducing you all of the clinical skills. You're taking those clinical classes, and you're doing a lot of book work. You're learning everything, memorizing everything, and but they actually do, put you in clinic your 2nd quarter, and you're already starting off with kids patients. So it does you're kind of, it moves really fast. So that's basically the first year. The 2nd year, you're already doing adult patients, and you're in clinic. My quarter right now, we're doing 4 days a week of clinic. So they really get you in there, which I actually love because I'm already feeling so much more prepared, and I have a year to just get really advanced on my skills.
Yeah.
Exactly. They really want you to just feel comfortable and prepared in everything you do. Anesthesia, scaling, all of that. One of our hardest courses is pathology. She's in it right now.
Universally hard.
Yeah, it's universally hard. Be prepared for that. You will not have a life, and you will feel like your brain is exploding. But again, they really prepare you for it. And now I'm on clinic, and I'm that's the linea alba. I'm I know, so it is really tough, but they prepare you in the best way. So.
And by the way, Sierra is 2nd year, so she's almost done.
Yes, I have 1 more year.
What's your favorite part about the dental hygiene program so far?
Well, one thing that really stands out with other universities is the teachers are so involved in our lives, and they're so supportive that, we call them our moms, because they really are emotionally there for you, spiritually there for you, and they really want to see you succeed, and they really like help you out, which I feel like in my past like universities and stuff, I didn't get that kind of connection, so I actually really appreciate that about Loma Linda and stuff. So also I love how, you know, we make friends with our program, and like you're with them like 24/7. So, you know, you help each other out and with school and life, and they become your best friends, and I really love that too. I also love the patient interaction. Like, I love that, you know, when we're on clinic, we already get to have patients that come back to you and stuff, and we, you know, really build a relationship as if, you know, we were in an office already. So I really love that too.
So on the flip side, what's some of like the challenges or like the hard parts?
Well, I would say in the past year, the biggest challenge was really learning time management. Yes. You know, with, you know, doing your prereqs, like, you kind of can just be like, oh, I'll get to it, you know, and you still have like a life you can live, but, you know, with this program, like, you have to be on top of everything, like schedule, like, okay, this is when I'm gonna gym, this is when I'm gonna study, this is what I'm gonna eat, and, you know, like, it was kind of hard for me to really get used to that. You know, not having as much of a social life is kind of tough too, but, you know, you learn, and, you know, it'll pay off, obviously. And really just like all of the memorization and the pressure that you have to, it's a lot of pressure, you know, you're you know, sticking a needle in someone's mouth for the first time. It's like, it's really nerve-wracking, but it's honestly, you get through it, and you like, it's a rewarding feeling when you're like, wow, I just hit that PSA, you know, like, it really is a good feeling. It's just, it is challenging at first, for sure.
Yeah, and like Sierra's super awesome at injections already, and then she's gonna teach me.
Yes, we're gonna be partners. I got you, girl.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You're gonna be a great teacher.
Yes, I hope. The pressure's on.
Last question is, what advice would you give somebody who's interested in the dental hygiene program?
Okay, so I would say, well, if you're wanting to apply with that process, I would say my advice is to do it as soon as possible and really be on top of it, be on top of your essays and everything, because you don't want to wait till the last minute with that. I would say, as far as the program advice, I would say one thing that I really like struggled with when I first got into the program. I struggled with confidence, and I was a nervous wreck every single day because I just was like, oh my gosh, I can't mess up. I have to do everything perfect. Like, I can be a perfectionist sometimes. And so I would like almost have like anxiety attacks and stuff because, yeah, I mean, I'm feeling better. But just because I thought like I couldn't fail at anything. And honestly, like, advice is, don't beat yourself up if you don't get the best grade, if you know, don't pass the skills competency, you know, like, this is a learning process, and like, everybody is in the same boat. Not everyone's going to be perfect at that injection, and, you know, like, sometimes, like, honestly, I didn't pass one of my skills competencies, and, you know, when we did the remediation, I actually learned so much more through that, and like, now I feel so much more comfortable with it. And so, yeah, I didn't pass it that time, and it sucked, but now, like, I'm like awesome at it. And so it's just a learning process, the whole program, and, you know, you're not going to be perfect at it no matter what, you know. And, you know, of course, like, work your hardest and be prepared as much as you can, but if it doesn't always go the way you want, like, it's okay, you know, you have another chance. So
yeah, that's some really powerful advice, everyone. Everyone could listen to this.
Yeah.
Has to say.
I feel like we're all like that, like, perfectionists, you know, so we have to like remind ourselves, like, it's okay.
Yeah, so true.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Sierra, for joining us here and explaining more about dental hygiene. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. It's really cool to talk to like other professions in the dental field, like dentists, hygienists, dental assistants, you know. So yeah, so if you are interested in more dental related videos, subscribe to this channel. Yay!
Yay! Subscribe!
And like this video if you enjoyed it, and like it for Sierra too.
Yes, like it for me.
Okay. Bye!
Bye!